That right there is Jupiter, and that right there is Venus. I mean, how cool is that? Today is gonna be a good day. Because I came up with a new goal for the rest of the year. I think it's doable, but it will take a lot of work. My studio is a mess, but I don't even care. We got big things to do. The other day, I was able to do a really nice 3D scan of this P900, and I've got my first kind of prototype. That's pretty close, actually. The 3D scan made it really easy to get really accurate measurements for all those things. So I printed a little split cut here to make sure that everything lined up, and then I'm basically just revolving it around the lens. And then this is one to kind of see the full fit, and it doesn't snap into place yet, so I need to raise the sides. This is also in the way of the fingers here, so I gotta trim this. I don't love that yet, but I gotta do something so that it can fit in the hole. I'm gonna start the day off with the focus of this video, which is making new products. Time to get some modeling done. My number 2 focus for the year, after keeping my videography clients happy, is to design and start selling more products. This one is nearly there. It's very similar to my most popular product, but for a different camera model, the Nikon P900, and people have been asking for it. So I think it's a good next product to finish that is 3D printable. Now that I'm done tweaking the design, I'm sending that print over to the X1 Carbon using some Philip Holley high-speed PLA filament so that we can print it as fast as possible, and I can iterate on this design multiple times today. That's the goal. I want to finish this product today. Round 2 included snugging up the fit some more, tightening up some tolerances, and an overall cleanup of the fillets, before I sent it to the printer and moved on to my next project for today. I wanted something permanent in my studio to constantly remind me of what my goal is. And since I love a good to-do list, I went with that format. Each time I complete another project, I get to etch it onto this piece of wood hanging on my wall. Quick switch to the 48-watt laser head, which I'm using for the first time, and wow, can this thing burn through wood fast. I've never seen anything like this before. I did mess up the spacing a little bit, but that just means I get to re-etch the numbers when I add the name of each product once I finish them. You see, I've got the tools to bring this goal to fruition, and as the summer comes to a close and the rain comes back to Vancouver, I'm sure I'll have more time, so this goal may seem big, but I believe that it will be attainable. I know the first product that I will get to etch onto this board will be the Nikon P900 Mount, because I think this next version might be a perfect match once it's done on the X1C. David? Awesome, thank you. Thank you too. Thank you, Kamal, for getting this to me right away. I'm moving on from the concrete risers and moving on to anti-vibration feet for all the printers, just to save a little bit of space in there. Whoa. I think this will be the second product I get to etch on that board. These are the eyepieces for the P1100. He's still trying to nail down the print settings, but look how soft and squishy that is. Now that's what I'm talking about. Soft and squishy. That actually feels kind of nice. I could have my eye up to that. I might even make it bigger if that's the case, especially around the edges. But once we nail the settings for this foamy, oh, it's so soft. That is very cool. Once we nail the settings for this foamy foam flex filament, this will be, hopefully, the second product that I'm putting up on the board. Normally, I don't like to leave my studio a mess like this, but until I find a place for this new laser engraver, things are kind of in limbo. And it feels like the start of the weekend, but that's because I'm doing a staycation this week. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, vacation, but at home. So that's why today's video was just a one-day video. and I tried to blitz and get as much done as possible, and I'm not doing an update, but I'm getting 6 packages in the mail, and I'm hoping that they leave Canada before the tariffs, because 2 of them are going to the States. And then once again, that's future Joel's problems with this whole tariff situation, so I'll have to come up with something. I'm definitely an optimist because I thought it was done, but over the next 5 days when I was on a staycation, I finished up a few more iterations, 4 different versions, and I finally have it absolutely perfect. So without any further ado, on Monday morning, this is the final version of the Nikon P900 quick release plate. I'm gonna get it live on Etsy as fast as I can here, so those of you who have been asking for it can buy it. That feels really good. I'm so excited to get some more products done. And with that, our first product is live on Etsy and Shopify. That feels good. Let me know what part of the product creation process you're most interested in, and I can dive into that a bit more on one of the future 6 products we have left to make this year. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.